Gun Chick, and it's Gun Day Monday. Alright guys, so I'm back at it again with another video talking about my tops, and today I'm talking about my top 3 guns for home defense. And at the end I'll tell you my number 1 that I choose for home defense and what I use at my house. So let's start down the line. Number 1 I have right here is my shotgun. It was in my last video because I love this shotgun, my Mossberg 500. This is a great option for home defense because it is a shotgun. I believe shotguns are great for home defense. I can put birdshot, buckshot, or slugs in here. So I have my O-light flashlight right here on my shotgun, which is great for if somebody breaks it in the middle of the night. If there's a bump in the middle of the night, I can use my flashlight. I learned that a lot in one of my recent classes that I took with Brian Sayers. He went over using your flashlight to observe, what the target is first before you start shooting. Because one of the safety rules is know your target before you shoot and what's beyond it, right? So I got this light right here so I can shine it down the hallway and see what's going on. So a flashlight is very important for my home defense. I think that's number 1 too. And then I got all this Fab Defense furniture on this shotgun. Got that folding stock right here. So this is easy to fold and I can just set it by my bed and have it ready to go. And all I gotta do is open that stock up and it's good to go, ready to go. All right, so yeah, I got my shotgun here and I got buckshot in here actually, and I keep them all in the tube. I don't have one in the chamber because even with the safety on, shotguns aren't always drop safe. So if it does fall and it could go off and something could happen. So, if something was to happen, I can easily rack that slide and I'm ready to go. So yeah, this is my Mossberg 500. My next option on here, second choice, is my Stag rifle. Because as you guys know, obviously I've said it over and over again, I'm very well versed with this rifle right here. I've had a lot of hours training with it on the range and I'm really comfortable with it. Here you can use 223 or 556. It's a great option for home defense also. I got my ATAC right here. I also have a flashlight right here. Like I said before, a flashlight's really important for me for home defense because I want to identify my target first and then, to see what's going on to make my decision. So yeah, I got my Stag rifle right here. Got my safety on, safety off. You guys know how it works, but yeah. And then the next option I have right here is my ATAC Defense. This one is awesome. I just got this gun not that long ago. That's why I don't have an optic on here. And I'm going to be getting one soon. And I'm going to be putting a lot of rounds through this thing and testing it out a lot more. But I could easily see this becoming one of my favorite top everything. Boogaloo gun, home defense gun, training gun, all kinds of. It's so lightweight. So the reason I chose this is because the barrel is so short. It's 10.5 inches. This is the 300 Blackout pistol, by the way, by ATAC. And with a really short barrel like that, it makes it really easy for, CQB and room clearing and stuff like that because it is so short. So you don't have to run into, that long barrel getting around those corners and stuff like that, which in a home defense situation, I might have to go and get my son in the other room or something like that. I never want to have to clear rooms because it's dangerous. But in the situation where you kind of have to, because you never know your situation, this would be awesome for doing that. It's a great round, 300 Blackout. I'm not that well versed on this gun yet because I haven't messed with a lot of 300 Blackouts yet, but I will be soon. So that's why it's on the list. And then the last thing I put on here just for, just for funsies and just for joking around and having fun. So I put this pistol on the list just for fun and games, just to make a point and to explain something to you guys. Not because I would choose this for home defense or it was even on the list, but I wanted to point out that a lot of people out there, a lot of civilians and a lot of maybe people watching this video have a pistol or would choose a pistol as their number 1 for home defense. I have a lot of girls taking my classes or just people in general saying, yeah, I took this class because I want to figure out what gun's right for me I'm a stay-at-home mom for when my husband's gone and, I got to have something for home defense. And if that's all you're comfortable with, if that's all you have and that's what you're going to choose, then by all means, please use it for home defense and buy it and use it. I'd rather you have this than not have anything. But on that same point, I want to point out that this is not as good for home defense as these are, obviously. There's less rounds, 9mm pistols, or any pistols really, they're not as effective as, you know, rifles and shotguns. A lot of people can still survive after being shot with a pistol. Believe it or not, that's why rappers get shot all the time, and they're like, oh, they brag about, I got shot 50 times. People can get shot with these a lot, and believe it or not, people do not go down or die or anything. So, yeah, that's why I said, you know, if you are looking for home defense, look for more options like rifles and shotguns, different stuff like that. Obviously, one good thing about this, I will say one good thing, is when we get back to like the room clearing stuff, is with a pistol, it's super easy to do CQB and room clearing and cut through corners fast and stuff like that than it is with, you know, a longer rifle and stuff like that. But this is what I use to carry, and this is what I use to fight the bad guy off until I can get to my rifle or my shotgun. So this is kind of like your plan B. This is like your, hey, get away from me until I can get to my real guns, you know? So yeah, this is for carrying out in town, and these are for, you know, using at your house. So I just wanted to point that out. You know, if you feel differently, leave a comment down below and tell me why you feel differently. You know, not everything is absolute. I will tell you, after taking a ton of classes and teaching a ton of classes, I've learned what, you know, tactics are and what's smart and what works. So yeah, so out of all 3 of these, I'm going to tell you my top #1 go-to for home defense. Because out of all 3 of these, I have one that I would grab. Hey guys, this video is brought to you by FooBar, the world's #1 online virtual bar where you can buy virtual drinks, play slot machines, listen to some fun music, chat back and forth with me and with other people, make some friends. I'm going to be on there after this video, so come join me. I'll buy you a drink and let's just have some fun. All right, my #1 choice for home defense and what I use at my home, drum roll, is my shotgun right here. This right here, my Mossberg 500. Yeah, I use this for home defense, and this is my go-to if somebody breaks into my house, because #1, I'm a big fan of shotguns. I have seen what these shotguns can do. For example, when I did my Tim Pool video and I shot my shotgun, my rifle, and pistol. And obviously the biggest difference and the biggest, the messiest round was a shotgun. So, you know, I like to keep buckshot or slugs in here. And, you know, obviously if somebody breaks into your house, there's a lot of debate that goes back and forth with over-penetration and stuff like that. And people say, oh, use a shotgun with birdshot, it won't over-penetrate, and do this and do that. And some people claim that, you know, rifles over-penetrate more than shotguns, and people say vice versa, stuff like that. At the end of the day, some of those things might be true, but, you know, at the end of the day, it still applies no matter what you're shooting. Know your target and what's beyond it. So if somebody breaks into my house, and if it's an angle where maybe my child's door is right behind them, or the family dog is right behind them or something, you might have to change your angle, shoot at a different angle, move, come to the side, different things. So the best thing you can do really is know the layout of your house and have a plan and talk to it with your family and say, hey, if this happens, we're going to go over here, we're going to do this, and we're going to wait here. But yeah, this is my go-to for my home defense right here, just because I think this is an excellent round for home defense. That's my opinion. You know, it doesn't mean it's absolute. Some people might choose some other things for home defense. On that note, though, I will say that I could definitely see this becoming one of my go-to favorite for home defense and for the boogaloo and all that stuff. I'm just not well versed on this round or this gun yet, and but I will be, because I'm going to be doing some hunting with it and some classes with it and all kinds of stuff. But you can do a lot with this, and the fact that it's a 300 Blackout, it's a more of a beefier round. It's lightweight, it's short, easy to move around with. I could definitely see that being one that I choose for like everything, you know. But yeah, that is my home defense. Everybody has a different preference, so I want you to leave a comment down below and let me know, what is your go-to home defense? You know, and what's all on it. If it's a rifle, what's all on it? If it's a shotgun, what's all on it? You know, if you wake up in the middle of the night and you put nods on, and you put a helmet on, and you put your rig on, and you put your shoes on, and you grab your rifle, leave that comment down below too. I want to know, if somebody breaks into your house, what are you grabbing, and where are you going, and what are you doing? So leave a comment down below and let me know, and stay tuned for the next Gun Day Monday. Hey guys, I wanted to also let you know that just as important as your gun is training. Training is super important. I wanted to let you guys know that I do host women and civilian and men firearms training in the Houston/Conroe area. We do it once a month. We do tactical training. We have medical, we do sometimes all kinds of different training. So go to honeybadgerusa.com and sign up now and get yourself trained, because it is super important, because it is that one little mistake you can make could cost you or your family or somebody you didn't mean to hurt. So get trained now, and I'll talk to you guys later.